Hey everyone, welcome back to Ask Octopus. My name's Ryan, and this week I've got a question about multi-tenancy and an answer that uses the API. Let's take a look. A customer wrote in to ask, how do I migrate tenants from one target to another? They had a server that had 50 tenants associated with it that was about to be decommissioned. They wanted to add the new server to Octopus and move all 50 of those tenants easily. I've configured the scenario in Octopus. I've created 50 tenants, customer 1 through customer 50, and I've associated them with a server A deployment target. So we can see server A here with the 50 tenants associated with it. This is the one being decommissioned. We want to replace it with server B. So we want to move all 50 of those tenants from server A to server B. Here's the catch. The tenants are associated directly to server A. So to move them, you have to manually remove each one from server A and move it to server B. There's an easier way to do this by grouping them with tag sets. I've created a tag set called hosting with a server A tag and a server B tag. So for the current scenario, server A is going to be applied to all 50 of those tenants and the server A target, and the server B tag will be applied to the server B target. And when we want to move them, we only have to switch the tags associated with each tenant. So if we went to customer 1 and we wanted to deploy to server B instead of server A, we switch the tags that it has, and we don't have to go and manually update the targets in the infrastructure anymore. Now, I don't want to do this manually, so I've written an API script to do this work for us. Let's take a look at that. The first thing this API script does is get the information for server A. Then we're going to walk through each of its tenants and apply the server A tag to it. Then we're going to remove those tenants from server A and replace it with the server A tag. Then we'll also update server B to have the server B tag so we have a complete solution. So I'm going to run this and then jump back into the Octopus instance to see the results of this script. If we take a look at our targets now, we can see that the 50 tenants are no longer directly associated with server A. Instead, they've been replaced by the server A tag, and the server B target has the server B tag. So what this means is any tenant that has server A tag associated with it will be deployed to server A. Any tenant with the server B tag will go to server B. Looking at the tenants, we can see that they all have the gold server A tag associated with them now. And if we wanted to move a tenant from server A to server B, we can open it, click on Manage Tags, remove that server A tag, and replace it with the server B. Now this will work for 1 or 2 tenants if you want to test out server B before you move them all. But then we can also look at the API and write a script to update all of the tenants that have server A to server B at one time. That's how you can use tenant tag sets in the API to move tenants from one target to another. I've linked a knowledge base article below where I walk through these steps, including the API scripts that I used. If you have a question about how to use Octopus, email advice@octopus.com and somebody from our team will get you an answer. You might even see it on a future episode. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy deployments.